Hello, and welcome back. Still setting up some last minute things. I forgot to make assets over the weekend. Cause like I got my new phone over the weekend, so I was busy with that, trying to get that working. Let me see if I can turn this thing off. I don't know how to turn off the fan thing. My internet's really bad right now. Oof. It be like that sometimes. There we go. Everything's set. How was your weekend? Mine was kind of a mess, but in a fun way. We got tsum silver today. Also, over the weekend, I did add colors. I added colors. Just the flat colors. I also made some changes. Again. Because I am never satisfied with, like, the first iteration of anything, so. Hello! Yeah, we got the colors. I don't know why the chat doesn't show up on the waiting screen. Green, my favorite. He's a green boy. An earthy green. Because I think it looks nice. Okay, I did all that. So yeah, I added a different headpiece because I felt like it. I thought it looked prettier. Soma was my reference for most of this because I just think he looks pretty. Green can be a really pretty color if you use the right shade. I also added the detail to his eyes because yes, it's not the snake without the eyes. Like, for now, it's still very flat, though. But, like, I'm gonna be adding a little bit more, like, details to make the transition from the hair to the ink look a lot better. Because right now, it's just basic. Also, I found a peat crew for the, like, magic pen thing students have. So I was wondering if I could try and make one for him. Ooh! see that. What is going on here? I think I need to clean up these. Clean up my line art a little bit because it's looking kind of funky. Why is it so jagged? Oh, I get it then. Oh, that'd be cute. I need to draw him more. He is a fun creature to draw, honestly. He's a silly little guy. Not really, he's kind of tall. And long. But he's still a silly little guy. I already made pens for Jake and my other OC Corey. Ooh. What fun, what fun. And I'll be posting the pics on my other channel along with the link if you want to make your own. Ooh, that'd be fun. That would be fun. I also kind of had an idea of like designing a new Twisted Wonderland OC on stream. Because like over the weekend I was like watching Treasure Planet in Atlantis and kind of just talking about like, which one of these characters would be a good Twisted Wonderland character? I think that'd be kind of fun. Corey is a little airheaded, silly jellyfish merman in Octavia now. Ooh, cute. It sounds adorable. I'm carefully cleaning up near the line art just to make it look nicer. I was panicking when the Rapunzel event came out, you know why? Why? Tell me, give me the deets. Oh, that was so cute. I was making 2 OCs based off Mother Gothel and the magic flower thing. So if there was a Mother Gothel canon character, my OC wouldn't work anymore. Thankfully there wasn't. That is a thing that happens, I guess. I have seen that happen with people who made characters based off of Frollo, and then we got Rollo. That was definitely funny. was like, oh no, now there's a real one. But I think you can have characters based off of the same character, I guess. Like, I don't think a character actually getting an official twist version means that yours is null and void. They just have a alternate universe version now. Okay, that was for something. Got Jamil here for color reasons. I need the colors on the gold. Because coloring this is going to be very challenging. And I needed Jamil because I wanted to take the colors off of him for the gold accessories. I was thinking of Vil as well, but I think the color for his gold accessories was like too clean or something. I don't know. Not clean, but like too light. It wasn't the shade I was looking for. I made 3 characters based off of flowers. They're in a trio band thing. One is the Rose from Sleeping Beauty. One is the Rose from Beauty and the Beast. And the last is the magic flower from Rapunzel. Oh, that's so cute! Oh, that's cute. I love that. I mean, if the poison apple can get a character, you can do anything. Have you ever had a dream that you can do anything? I kind of want to draw my other TWST OC and use Sona, because I made them separate things. Okay. My mother Gothel character is the one who manages them. A little strict and cruel, the choreographer, stylist, everything, but at the end of the day, it works. I like that concept so much. It's really interesting. I like it. I just have this silly snake. And I guess the Big Bad Wolf is also a character I made a twist version of. But that was mostly based off of my design. Which means I should probably redesign that because I don't I made that with my old designs. Since Mother Gothel is kind of weird with Rapunzel in the movie and strict. Yeah, she's very possessive. Very possessive, that one. I feel like when we finish Kalia, we gotta try and make a Twisted Wonderland OC as like a little group activity. That'd be a funny little one. A funny little group activity. I think the Mother Gothel character, who I still cannot come up with a name, would be like Vil levels of strict, maybe even more. Ooh. But I have high standards for all of you. Do not disappoint me. Yay, group activity! Yeah, cause I made a post on Twitter over the weekend where I was like, man, I love Treasure Planet Atlantis. It's like, what characters would be good with Twisted Wonderland counterparts or whatever? And I'm like, good question. Let's figure it out together. Hello! Adriana's back. Welcome. We're talking about potential group activity. Making a Twisted Wonderland OC live. But specifically based off of either Atlantis or Treasure Planet. Because I think it'd be fun. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Also, I made a lot of design changes to Kalia. from the last time I was drawing him. He got a fancy outfit now. Hey, I added more detail. Ooh, nice. I love OCs. I used to make a lot when I was younger, but then I like stopped. Because I'm like, my brain cannot function anymore. My OCs have OCs that have OCs. My grand OCs. We love OCs. It is funny. I need to... Not just for like fan stuff, but I also need to draw my actual original characters that are not fandom related. I've already shown you a few. I haven't shown you all of them. Although one of them I cannot show. Because I don't know. I don't know if I could. I mean, probably. Cause like I don't draw that. I don't draw that provocatively, but at the same time I'm like, I don't know. Also, Twisted Wonderland may have ruined me, because now I can watch Disney movies without saying the name of the Twist character. They're ingrained in my brain. I guess you could say Twist makes us a little bit twisted. Oh, that it does. I can never be normal again. Not that I was ever normal to begin with. Please zoom in properly. I was never normal. Normal's pretty boring. It's like, yeah, I know when to be normal, but like, when I'm here, I don't want to be normal, you know? First obey me, then twist. Now obey me and twist. I think they're making a third version of Obey Me, and I'm just like, how long have we been, how long has this been going on? It's getting too much. Should I consider just getting the new one or whatever? I don't know. I have the space for it now. We cannot let these fandoms die. I too have many TWST OCs, and I keep adding to my Madam Mim school. Our girls shall haunt the internet for generations. Yeah. Yeah, I think they are making a third Obey Me app. Which I'm like, at this point, I don't know. Speaking of apps and games on phones or whatever, I finally have access to my Fire Emblem Heroes account after so many years. I am happy to have it back. Although there's so many characters with names that I can't even fathom how to pronounce. And that's the original characters for Fire Emblem Heroes, not like the actual Fire Emblem characters from actual games. Yay! It's like, I picked up Fire Emblem Heroes because it's like, hey, I like all these characters. This art's cool. I like it. Give me the silly fan service. The actual plot of whatever's going on, I have no idea what's happening. I just know there's a lot of Norse mythology going on. You know, people say Obey Me Nightbringer was a cash grab, but the truth is, it's not Solmair's fault. It's the bigger corporation that gave up on Obey Me. Solmair's trying to save it. What's Fire Emblem even about? Fire Emblem is about the Fire Emblem. Or at least battling a dragon. Each game is a different journey, but Fire Emblem Heroes is something else completely. It's just an excuse to have like every Fire Emblem character ever in a game. Which I think is cool because some of these characters have only ever been released in Japan. Like their games only ever released in Japan, so it kind of gives people, it kind of opens up people more to the other Fire Emblem games. I'm trying to think of a name for my staff OC for my Madam Min school. It's got Governor Ratcliffe from Pocahontas and IDK what teacher to put him as. Good question. I was thinking potion. The potion, alchemy. That seems like it could work. I keep getting Fire Emblem characters in the Discord gachapon thingy. There's a lot of Fire Emblem characters. will say though, I started playing back when Awakening wasn't the new game, and that's like what revived Fire Emblem in like the West outside of Japan, so. Like, I even have a Fire Emblem Awakening art book. Because I really love that game. I played that game like 3 times. Well, actually, maybe like 4 times. Like, I replayed it a bunch of times. Because, like, the first time I played it, I was just borrowing it from a friend. And then I got the game for myself. And I, like, played it a bunch. No, my dolls are falling. No! Cinderella, please stand. Potion is my Yzma OC's job. Ooh, interesting. Maybe history. You don't have to take my ideas if you don't want them, that's for sure. I keep getting Fire Emblem and Fates series and other series characters with basically naked girls I don't want to mention. The app definitely has given us lots of fan service when it comes to the Fire Emblem characters. I don't mind, because I think the art's pretty. But I guess it can be annoying if you're not ready for it. Cinderella said, hell no, no. Cinderella got tired of standing. Oh, that means I got a new phone now, so I can take new pictures of my collection. I do have some new additions too, since the last time I did a video on my dolls. But I don't feel like doing all the fancy asset stuff that I did the first time. Fan service is okay until it doesn't make sense. Oh, but I did make more of my Roger Rabbit event, because I have forgotten about it, though. I do remember Floyd was Eddie and Leona is Rager and MC is Jessica. Oh, and Kaleem is Doom, I remember. Ooh, interesting. I don't get that butthurt about fan service, even if it doesn't make sense. I'm the odd one here. Cause like then again, I design my characters in weird ways too, so like I'm not against the concept of it. That's just a me thing though. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But it's my cup of tea because I like it. I guess it's also because I just don't take a lot of things seriously anyway, so. You know, sometimes I need a breather from the more serious end of the world scenarios in anime or whatever. Why don't you hang out at the beach real quick? You can use a succubus and incubus character for fan service, that makes sense. Fan service is okay, you just shouldn't have it interrupting too much during a serious moment. Yeah, I can see that. It definitely depends on how you write it, that's for sure. And And I mean, like, if your story is more on the funny side, I guess you can get away with as much fan service as you want anyway, because, like, if you're not taking the plot seriously, who cares? There's definitely more stories out there that can be more appealing for what you're looking for. Also, lots of OCs based off Roger and Jessica, along with the OG Roger and Jessica, and Doom Back from the Dead. Ooh. Ooh. I do remember it is based off of a book that actually... Roger Rabbit. That's interesting. And I made a part where Leona asks Jessica what she sees in Roger, and of course she says, he makes me laugh. Jessica knows what she wants. I don't hate fan service. I'm just tired of seeing bazongas. If you're gonna do the fan service, give the boys the same treatment. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the funny thing about fan service is that it's not just bazongas. Depending on what you're reading or whatever the target demographic is, fan service shows up differently. But I respect it. No, I made the fan event with my friend. She made a sex joke. Oh boy. And there's a lot to clean up. I didn't realize how bad this was. And yeah, show us fan service by showing us a man. I should stop. Do fan service, just don't be weird on a game. We always have the option to ignore what we do not want. Or what you may find uncomfortable, other people may find interesting. That is my deep philosophy take. Just don't do the trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor, if you know what I mean. I was in charge of seeing how my OC version of Jessica and Roger act as my friend treated. Ooh, fun. I don't think you should care that much. It's a fictional character at the end of the day, you know. fictional characters are not real people, so... Be free, be creative. I named my OC Jessie, because lazy, and my OC, of course, is a boy, and they are gay. Okay, not really, but they act gay since Jessie calls Bo Honey Bunny. You're free to do as you wish. Every time I sit down to draw Kalia, I think, I spelt it wrong. I realize, wait, I can't draw him. I can't even draw torsos. He's also mostly tail. I mean, he does have legs. But I sometimes just like drawing him without the legs. Gay people are cool. I know. Hell, even Jesse says he hangs around Bo because he makes him laugh. Sometimes that's all you need. You just need someone who will make you laugh. Someone who will make you forget about the cruel reality of this world. Funny. Serious. Oh no, wrong layer. Gotta clean up my coloring. I think it's gonna be funny if this whole thing is just I'm cleaning up the line art and nothing gets done. It's just I want it to look good before I start adding the details to the shiny inkiness. Oh, and the sex joke my friend made, because made, by the way, was the patty cake joke. And Jesse was asking that to MC since he was flirting with her. Of course, Jessica stops him. Bro, that movie is so funny. I never watched it when I was a kid, but like I watched it a couple years ago for like the first time. I'm like, wow, this movie's crazy. I love it. I think if Jake meets Kalia at this, he just wouldn't care anymore. He's just eating popcorn with way too much salt. Them, not her. Ah, okay. I see what happened there. That reminds me, I still need to show my friend that movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Because he never watched it. And I'm like, you gotta watch it now. I will find a way to watch it, and we're gonna watch it, and you're gonna watch it. And you're gonna laugh. And then you're gonna be sad because they don't make movies like that anymore. They just don't have the same quality like they used to, you know? There's too many and none of them pay rent. And your walls rent-free. I think I made Jesse too much of a flirt because he flirts with everyone, and I think I made him a bit too freaky because Floyd said he squeezed Jesse and Jesse said, do it in a flirty way. I made that boy a freak. Freaky. You can make him as much as a freak if you want. Or not. He can be a fake freak. Just trying to get a rise out of you. Trying to make you uncomfortable instead. It's your character. Exactly. Now I want to add Rook there because Jesse and him would 100% get along. Rook is like a romantic, and then that's funny. A weird romantic Rook is. That's what I like about him. He's not afraid to admit when something moves his heart and soul. A true admirer of beauty. Do what you want, you have all the power. If I can make my OC be reincarnated gazillions of times and still have all memories, you can make your OC freaky. I have a few freaky ones too. Not fandom related ones, just ones that I've had for like ever. Most of them are normal freaky. And then there's one where it's like freaky. Yep, I'm adding Roke now. He can be dressed as Doris, Eddie's girlfriend, well, kind of. Because like I said before, all the characters are dressed as the characters from the movie. Everything's kind of like popping in and out of order. In the chats. Nothing wants to work properly. I was like, Kylie is a little bit freaky. Just a little bit. But more like, he wants to eat a toe. Like, he's small and bite-sized. I was like, no, do not do that. Do not eat the apple. And since Jesse is Jessica, well, Jesse is a hot boy. He's not bad, he's just drawn that way. Elena is a freak, Eden is a freak. June is sometimes a freaky. Dolan's freaky, yeah, it's freaky. KK is freaky, Devilfish is freaky. We all a little freaky sometimes. Tis normal to be a little freaky from time to time. There's a time and place for everything. I got the nickname now, even though I just thought about adding Rook. Jesse is Rue de Red and Beau is Monsieur Bun. Oh, Monsieur Lapin. What lovely little names. Okay, I think that's it for that. Now I can add detail. I wanna make the shiny ink. Yes. Jamil, I need you back on screen for a second. Maybe Jake is also freaky. We just don't know it yet. There we go. Popping in and out of existence. I'm gonna need you off to the side. There's gotta be something under all of that hatred. There you go. Thank you for moving out of the way. I did not want to do that. Why would you do that? Why would you get rotated like that? I just need you off to the side. Thank you. soon. Jamil posed nicely for the reference. Yes, please. I might need to make this a little bit gray. Yeah. And in my fan event, I'll rope card now, because we need more. Because in the event, Lloyd and Leona who got a card, and I was thinking of Kaleem getting a SSR card, but I don't know. We need more Kaleem SSRs. He's adorable. So I was looking up on the chat, and Fabrina, we both have Mother Gothel OCs. Oh! I think I've only encountered one other person who had a Kalia. A Ka inspired character. So that's fun. Kalia looking like he's going, I'm gonna eat that little apple boy. And Appella's like, hey, I'm not little. Yeah, poor Appel. The only reason he's safe is because Rook makes Kalia uncomfortable. But that's it. He's saved by his connections. Nobody knows me like you do. I love to see it. I need you to turn it off real quick. Please. Of course, the hunter makes the snake uncomfortable. I like to think for a brief period in time they were living in the same town. So seeing Rook again scares him. Like, oh no, not him. Hmm. Hmm. I do remember you talking about that. Matrix seems to stay at the school routine and Mr. Moon's for it. I love seeing people bonding. This isn't showing the live. They shouldn't be in sync. Don't know. We're very scuffed up in here. Big sad. Oh no. I'm thinking of naming mine Gloria because Gloria sounds like glow. Ooh. Nice. Sometimes simple is good. I hit my elbow. Oh, that hurts. Ow. What is that? What is Epic the Musical? Because the only Epic I've ever heard of was a movie from like the 2000s or something. We just noticed the Silver soon. Yeah, Silver's joining us today for some reason. I forgot to make a Kalia soon. I had a hectic phone journey over the weekend, so I'm a little distracted. You have to listen to it. I guess. Never been much of a musical person. At least when it comes to like actual like Broadway theater type musicals. The theater kids scared me growing up, so. don't know a lot about theater. Epic the Musical is about the Odyssey, and it's really good. Ah. One of the songs has been used a lot, which is the ending song. It's not like Hamilton Trust. Okay, I know what the Odyssey is, so I guess I will consider. I will consider. Yeah, the Hamilton people scared me in high school. The fandom very wholesome and the creator is very sweet. Yes, it's a great community of amazing artists. And the animation people do the musical. Do for the musical. Ooh. I have a cousin who's like actually more into musicals. I might ask her about some of this stuff. I'll see. They drive me insane. All of them are so good. The creator is George Rivera Hernandez. I want to say Hernandez, but that's probably not it. The creator is pretty silly in a good way. Okay. Okay. Well, now I have something to add to the list of things to actually try and watch. Who knows if I'll get to it? I make no promises. Bro, the live for the ITCA saga animated. We know him as Mr. Jalapeno, Georgie Porgy George. Sorry. I'm learning. Don't forget J. Mr. Bam Bam. Sounds like a silly dude. Oh, was it? Hold Them Down was one of the songs. It's very dark. Yes, I know Jorge. The language of my peoples. Anyways. Thank you for this new information. Back on topic. Twisted Wonderland OCs. What exactly is Madamin Magic School? Would you explain? Please explain. I may have to say it next time because I have to go. Okay. We'll be back tomorrow then. Yay. And that about wraps up today too as well because it's been over an hour and my laptop also still needs... I still need to take care of it. Don't want to overwork it. There we go. And then... Bye-bye. We'll continue tomorrow, where I'll finish adding the details of the shiny ink. Reset zoom. There he is. I got some of the shininess down. Fix the laptop. I need monies for that. Commission's open. But there we go. Progress. Not a lot was made. Sort of. I mean, I think a lot was made. If you're paying attention. Yay! We'll finish tomorrow. Well, not truly finish, but like I might actually work on some of this off stream as well because this is one of the ones where like I'm taking my time. I really want it to look good. Like I really want to get fancy with the shading, lighting, and all that. Bye-bye! Have a nice rest of your day.